Last year I bought my first pair of Docs and I documented the lessons that I learned the first 7 days of breaking them in. After a million views and plenty of questions later, this is everything you wanted to know about my experience breaking in the Chelsea boot with the Bex Sole. But first, to clear the air, y'all made sure to let me know that it is Doc Martens, not Dr. Martens. Let me know if it bothers you in the comments. As always, everything in this video is divided into chapters, so you only watch what you came here to see. Day 1, let's address the elephant in the room. Throughout this entire week, I wore ankle socks. Because of that, I ended up having a little bit of irritation on my shins at the end of the day, and I was definitely happy to get the shoes off by that point. But based off of my comment section, it seems like the vast majority of Doc wearers do wear crew socks or crew socks paired with fuzzy socks together. So do with that information what you will. On day 2, I made the grave mistake of putting my shoes on while on a rug. Y'all, this tread gets stuff stuck in it so easily. It's so toothy. I have no idea what it was. I at least know that it wasn't caca based off of smell and texture alone, but other than that, it was just like this mystery substance that got all over my rug, and then obviously that had to go in the wash. Lesson learned. Day 3 was date night for my husband and I, and this is the only day that I styled my Docs with a skirt, which by the way I absolutely loved. Y'all wanted to know where you could find that skirt, and guys, it was a thrift find. Most of the things that I wear are thrift finds. Now I did find the exact same one on Poshmark, but it was sold. So then I found 2 kind of similar ones online. One's less expensive than the other, but the Amazon version has some spotty reviews. So it's up to you. Day 4 of wearing the Docs was day 2 of trying out wearing these heel guards. Did these help my shins? Yes. Were they the most annoying things ever? Absolutely. I definitely don't recommend putting them on the heel because that's where I had all my issues. When I was taking my shoes on and off, they would roll and slip. On this day, you guys wanted to know where I got my jeans. Spoiler, it's also another thrift find, but this one is available on a website. They're the Can Montana Ultra Highways 90s Flare. Wow, that's just a mouthful to say. I'll have them linked down below, and if you guys use the code GRACE10, you can get 10% off your order, and then that just helps support the channel. One thing to note, the bottoms of these pants don't come raw hem. They come sewn. I chopped them because they were a little too long for me, and I'm like 5'8", but they were just a little too long for me. By day 5 of wearing these shoes, I was kind of getting the hang of putting them on because right now I don't have long nails, but at that point I had some pretty long nails. I kid you not, it probably took me 30 seconds to 50 seconds per shoe to wiggle my foot in there when I had nails the first couple days. In the comment section, you guys recommended a shoe horn, and while I think that could be a good product to have, I don't think it's a necessary product to have. So if you don't have the money to spend on it or the space to store that somewhere, then all it takes is a little practice, and I was able to get my shoes on really easily with nails. Also, the day 5 jeans are the exact same style as the day 4 jeans, just in black and from the Can website, not a thrift store. By day 6 and 7, I was home free. I had the shin guards, so it wasn't hurting my feet. I was used to walking in them. I was used to putting them on with my long nails. It took like no time at all to put them on. And overall, as a first-time Docs buyer, breaking these in was incredibly easy. That's part of the reason why I bought this style, is because I saw online that a lot of people were saying these weren't really that hard to break in, and I didn't want to mess with laces. There's a lot of Doc styles that have laces, and I just want something that I could slip on and off for the winter time. As far as sizing goes, there are men's 9 and women's 10, and that's not really different than my normal size. I've heard that some people size up when it comes to Docs, and that was one of the questions that I had before I purchased them. So I just went to a local shoe store. We don't have a Doc store in my area, but we do have shoe stores in my area, and I just tried on the Chelsea boots. Maybe if you planned on wearing thicker socks, you might want to size up. I wish I could be more help when it comes to sizing. I have been debating getting another pair of Docs, but I've heard that they are significantly harder to break in. I'll throw a photo up because I can't remember what it's called. Let me know in the comment section what was the hardest style of Docs for you to break in. Toodles.